Hello.
This is a time capsule.
It is a record of who we are right now. When all the schools shut down.
We are a group of teenagers in our bedroom,
In our kitchens. In our bathrooms. Stuck in our homes in a place called Heaton.
in Bolton.
In the world.
For the next few weeks.
No one knows how long, really.
So we're going to film ourselves.
Every week.
So that we'll remember what it was like.
And what we did. And what we didn't do.
And how we felt.
It might never happen again.
This is our coronavirus time capsule.
And it starts now.
With everything that's going on in the world, sometimes important to let off a little steam. So, since I can't go out to watch musicals, bring him into the house. One day more through revolution, we will nip it in the bud.
You can either watch Star Wars or you can recreate it. Ah.
I'm hoping coronavirus is over soon so we can leave it to the professionals.
Pasta carbonara. We love this recipe in our house. It includes many spices, sun-dried tomatoes, lemon zest, grilled chicken, pasta, creme fraiche and onions. We love it so much because me and my mum love cooking it together. Me and my mum really love to bond over cooking, and our favourite time of the day is when we come together to cook. So this recipe is quick, easy and really fun and totally delicious, which we thought was perfect for quarantine.
Homemade tandoori naans. 2 cups plain flour, half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon sugar, half teaspoon baking powder, half a cup of yogurt, 2 tablespoons oil, warm water. First time making them, August 2017. Bit sticky, bit messy, but delicious. Next time, June 2018, even better. After that, December 2019, New Year's snack, whole plate was finished.
So today I'm making scrambled eggs. After heating up the pan, I then pour a mixture of 2 eggs and milk in. I add another egg and stir the mixture together until it starts to thicken up. And voila, scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs and so does everybody in my family, even our pug. It especially reminds me of my grandma's because they always made it me when I stayed over.
I was at my grandma's house and she let me bake something from her recipe book. I chose brownies because I've always been a fan of chocolatey things. Ever since then, they've been my go-to dessert. I also like to add chocolate for a gooey scent.
Spaghetti bolognese. What a beautiful taste. Delicious in the highest matter. Scrumptious. When I cook through the savouring taste of meat, mincemeat, waiting for it to cook, is the first step to the divine dish. But already, memories start to flow, as pasta bolognese was my first full meal. I ate every scrap. Then I stir in the tomato sauce, aka passata, 2 oxo cubes, then goes in 1 glove of garlic. Finally, fresh parsley for extra taste. I remember my mum's face when I ate every scrap. She was overjoyed. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles of joy as the water begins to boil. 5 minutes later, it's time to add the pasta as more memories bubble up. Did you know that pasta bolognese was the first meal I ever cooked? Mouth-watering just thinking about it. Then you have the perfect dish, spaghetti bolognese. Sprinkle, splatter, melt the cheese on top. A spaghetti bolognese is my favourite dish and is perfect for you too.
Here we are, in the habitat of the natural subspecies of the sister. Lockdown has sent this particular sister into a state of hibernation. With nothing to do, they sleep for hours on end. Legend has it that they can sleep for over 24 hours without waking up. However, their hunting skills are just as powerful. As soon as they see food, they pounce. Remarkable. Simply remarkable.
This is my family. I'm here with my brothers Alex and Dexter, and our pug Watson. What have you liked best in lockdown?
Spending time with family and being able to do all the extra exercise.
Playing with my brother every single day and have sweet corn and pasta.
What have you hated in lockdown?
Being stuck in the house and not being able to go outside and enjoy myself.
I miss football.
What is the thing you will always remember about this time?
Giving haircuts to all the family.
Anyway, Dexter, what is the thing you will always remember at this time?
Just miss my teacher and my friends.
Here we see 2 magnificent creatures enjoying their daily routine of exercise. Here we experience this creature in her natural habitat playing with some sort of goo. As we venture further into the house, we see the mother creature hard at work, and now a once-in-a-lifetime interview.
So, how's lockdown life been for you?
It's been hard getting used to everybody being at home.
And what's the thing that you most miss?
The freedom to go out when I want to.
And finally, how has lockdown changed your life?
I can't go to the gym, so we started doing workouts with the children every day, and that's been really successful. But the one thing that we are going to have to change this year is probably no summer holiday.
In this never-before-seen footage, we can see this creature working in the sunlight, chopping.
Here's some of the things I remember about this time. TikTok, ice cream, walking with the family, gaming, Watson, clapping on a Thursday, Dad and Alex being at home all the time, Alex turning 21, arguments and laughter.
When this is over, I guess it will be a relief. My first action of plan will be to see my family and friends again, maybe even have a party.
When this is all over, I will definitely need to get a haircut.
Also, I would love to go to McDonald's. I can taste it now.
When this is over, I can't wait to be the one to tell that stupid joke that makes absolutely 0 sense, but still sends all 3 of me and my best friends over the edge in laughter.
I also want to keep this positivity that the nation has had with all the new good news podcasts and shows.
This year's probably not gone to plan, but I guess with the right things, I think the world could get on track again.
I would also like us to change the way we invest into our own company and businesses, so that when this happens next time, the economy won't be so badly affected.
When this is over, I can't wait just to get back into my old routines at school, where me and my friends look a little bit insane, not gonna lie, running around waiting for each other after every single lesson, and then taking each other to the next lesson. We just can't escape each other. But then again, if this experience has taught us one thing, it's that we don't really want to.
When this is all over, I'll feel quite lost, but also refreshed and excited to see what happens next.
One thing I would love to see change is the world's take on climate change. I think now we should take it more seriously. I guess things will be different from now on, but we will just have to get used to them and adapt our lifestyles.
When this is over, I want the world to simply be a much more positive place. No more racism, police brutality or selfishness. Having been shut inside and unable to see the ones we love should have taught us about the loss of loved ones and how awful that is. So stop murdering, stop raping, stop abusing, and stop taking the lives of others' loved ones. That's the change I want to see. You need to be the change you want to see in the world.
One thing I want to tell my future self to do for myself is brain dumps to clear my mind so my mind doesn't stress out about anything, and also read more because that can be a good escape into the world. So basically I'm going to put this post-it note for myself here.
So, for myself, I want to keep doing workouts and walks every day, which I currently do. Every Friday, me and my family go on Zoom and have a family quiz night. On a larger scale, I want to continue with the Festival of Hope for Bolton, which is coming this summer on an online application.
Learn to play an instrument. Baking for your neighbours. Improve bicycle accessibility.
Where are you going, Finley?
Oh, I'm just going to give these to the neighbours.
Oh, what's it say?
It says, "Dear neighbours, I'm Miss Raven at you every Thursday during clapping. So let's see that when we see each other, from now on, we'll still wave." it to keep taking me out. What's it? Oh, I was looking for this book. When I have parenting, I will make sure that on the 24th of March each year, people will have to stay at home in a mini lockdown and remember all the people who have died during COVID-19. I remember doing this.
Family quiz night, because it brings the family together, is a great idea. So I'm going to do this one, and I am going to put this in a family photo album. And finally, I want to remind my future self when I become Prime Minister, if I become Prime Minister, is what dear future me. One change you can bring it into the country is a shorter working week for the same pay, because a lot of people stress out because they have long hours at work, and they also have a lot of other things to do, so this can put your mental health to positive instead of depression, because today it can contribute to depression. And I'm going to put this here because it's on my Harry Potter bookshelf, which is one of my most prized possessions. Headband, a floral dress, and last but not least, heels.